Back in 2005, Christopher Nolan created something special. And I don't think we were ready. I don't think we truly understood what he was going for and just how great this was all going to turn out to be. But I'm here to give 8 reasons why Batman Begins is a perfect Batman film. Oh, fuck! No! How did I fuck that up? Number 8. It's the first movie that's actually about Batman. I know that we have seen Batman's origin in other films. This is true. But we've never had a film at this point do a whole movie about his origin, where the first hour or so is his origin, is backstory, is him as a kid with his parents and actually fleshing out his parents, getting to know them. Thomas Wayne, so that when they do die, it is sad. It does feel like you're losing somebody in his story. And what he learns from that when he goes on and becomes a criminal and his training. This is all built up perfectly. This is all edited and presented in a great way because it is all in flashbacks. It is all shown in different aspects and points of the movie. And his first night out is a real test to see Bruce Wayne fail and learn and getting his wonderful toys that we all wondered how he got from a character like Lucius Fox. Number 7, the Carmine Falcone scene. This was so terrifying. The very first time I saw this, when Bruce Wayne, he wants to go after Joe Chill, the man who killed his parents, and he's about to do it, but somebody else kills him in court. And when Bruce tells Rachel this, his friend, she slaps him and gets angry at him for being so weak. And that sets up why Batman can't kill and won't kill from this point, and why that's so important to his character. Then you see Bruce Wayne go into Carmine Falcone's place where he hangs out, and he's talking to him. And just the way how this scene is laid out, the way how Falcone comes off as so powerful, so threatening, just with words. He doesn't do anything physical to Bruce. He just says, hey, I could easily do whatever I can with you, whatever I want with you in this room with a judge, with police here, and nothing will happen. Nobody will care. It won't matter. And this conversation causes Bruce to leave because he knows he's right. He knows that there isn't anything he can do as a man, as just Bruce Wayne. This makes him leave. This makes him go off to create the Batman character, to create something for criminals and people to fear. And it makes that scene all the more satisfying when Batman goes back to capture him and ushers the words, I'm Batman. Number 6, the tumbler or the tank. However you want to present this is the Batmobile of this series. At first, some people didn't love it. They didn't like the idea of the Batmobile being this big or this non-traditional. I was for it, though. I like the change. I like the original, but I like that Nolan went so different. He went so tactical, so military. This is something that would be lying around a big corporation like Wayne Tech, and then Batman could take it, reconfigure it, change it up to fit him, to fit the persona. And it's scary. And it looks great when you have the chase scene of him driving on rooftops, driving along the highways, driving into buildings and blocks and everything. Number 5, Jonathan Crane, aka the Scarecrow. Cillian Murphy is a great actor, but to see him as this truly creepy dude, yes, he's intelligent. Yes, he's at a high level to be able to get into Arkham Asylum or to get these prisoners away from the court system. But what he's doing behind everyone's back with his fear toxins and polluting the water supply, and just it comes off disturbing. It comes off as somebody that you don't know what he's capable of or how far these toxins go. Even the one scene where he successfully gasses Batman, and it's truly Batman at his worst. Number 4, the swear to me scene. This is great because this is one of the first times that you see an intimidating Batman. You see a Batman, what he can do, what he can get out of a dirty cop. And this is probably Christian Bale's best as Batman. People complain about his Batman voice and how it's so raspy and how it's so hard to understand. I think that's more the case in the sequels. With this first movie, it is understandable. It is clear and it is very different. That's one thing you can give Bale. His intensity is unmatched, and the ferocity that he comes with Batman and the range, just the way it's shot. I would tell him everything that he would want to know as well. Number 3, Ra's al Ghul's reveal. This is something that I don't know how much this was out in the marketing or in the press as far as Liam Neeson really being Ra's al Ghul. They introduce him perfectly as Henry Deckard, who's somebody that takes Bruce Wayne in, wants to help him, wants to train him. Even when Bruce Wayne wants to go against the League of Shadows and he doesn't want to kill and he burns down their place, he saves Deckard because he believes, hey, this is a guy who is good at heart and has helped me through my trials. And that comes back to bite him, though. I don't know how many people were surprised when he shows up at Wayne Manor, reveals himself as Ra's al Ghul, that the real Ra's is there, and it was a whole charade at the beginning. And then he burns down Wayne Manor. He gets revenge on him, and he acts out his true crime of wanting to destroy Gotham from within. He thinks he's right in all of this, and Liam Neeson does a great job at that. Number 2, Jim Gordon. Gary Oldman as Jim Gordon is some of the best casting ever. Just great actor, number 1. But 2, they set him up perfectly as the only good cop left in Gotham. At the beginning, when he's the one cop that comforts Bruce after his parents were killed, telling him it's going to be okay and how much that meant to Bruce. And then the relationship that they gain when Batman trusts him because of that, and they work together. Hell, Gordon, even at the end of the film, drives the Batmobile to help Batman stop the train from polluting the city. Number 1, the Joker card. This is something that fully cements this film as not just a great Batman film, but a great film that you want to see what happens next. Everything that we already got. We got Scarecrow. We got Victor Zsasz. We got Ra's al Ghul. And we got a great version of Batman, a great origin of Batman already here. Now you're establishing that there's a Joker out there. And we get our first scene of Jim Gordon on a rooftop with the bat symbol. And that's going to make anyone geek out. But when he shows him this Joker card, and when Batman says, I'll look into it, you can't tell me that people weren't cheering, that you yourself weren't cheering at the idea of this version of Batman fighting any version of Joker, but especially Nolan's version of Joker, before we even knew who would be casted, before we even knew what the story was. And that's why The Dark Knight was as anticipated as it was. That's why The Dark Knight was the big event that it was, because this film helped set up what that potential could be. So guys, what do you think of the 8 reasons why I think Batman Begins is a perfect Batman film? Let me know if you agree with my points. Is there anything you think I left out? Like, comment, subscribe. Later.